If you've ever heard about the brand Brentwood Home, what do you got to know about their mattresses and which one is going to be right for you? Well, that's basically what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hi there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and in this video, we're basically going to be taking a look at the Oceano, the Cypress, the Latex Hybrid, and the Crystal Cove. That's this one. How did I forget it? Now, these are all pretty unique mattresses that have some special features, so I'm going to talk about all of them in depth while talking also about their policies, construction, firmness, feel, pricing, and at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have about each of these mattresses. So get ready to enjoy this Brentwood Home video, and if you ever need any more information about these beds, check down below in that description box, and if you enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button, but let's just get right into it.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
All right, so before I get into everything that you should know about these Brentwood Home beds, I should mention that Brentwood Home as a brand sent us all of these beds for free to review and tell you guys about them. But if you order any online, they're going to be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. So they're all bed-in-a-box mattresses. They'll show up right to your door, drag them inside, rip off all the packaging, and then the beds will expand in front of your eyes. And most of them do have some foams or some, stuff that will get condensed pretty darn flatly. So you might want to give them a couple days or at least a couple hours to fully inflate before you start harshly judging the feel. Now, once any one of these mattresses are in your possession, you get a sleep trial. It's actually a full year sleep trial, which is a long time. Basically the top tier that we've seen for online mattresses. So sleep on it for a year, test them out, and decide whether you want to keep them or send them back. And hopefully you do want to keep them, and the brand asks you to try each bed for at least 30 nights. But if you do want to send them back within that trial period, you can get free returns. Now, all of these beds are backed by a 25-year warranty, and they're all made in the United States, so that's something cool to notice as well. But let's just jump right into this thing and get into the first bed, which is Brentwood's #1 rated bed, and a bed that someone on our team really loves. That's the Brentwood Home Oceano mattress. So in terms of construction, this is a hybrid bed. It uses micro coils in terms of some transition layers. It also has gel memory foam and some New Zealand wool as well. So it's a really awesome bed, and the feel is going to be really awesome as well. We would pretty much say it's an inner spring feel with more of a soft plush pillow top on top. And in terms of firmness, we would place it between a medium soft and a medium on our firmness scale. So over here at the Slumber Yard, we would pretty much recommend this bed for any strict side or combination sleepers, since it is on that softer end of the spectrum. And based on what we've noticed over here is that those side and combination sleepers tend to prefer softer mattresses in general. And also, since the bed does use pocketed coils, it should work for all body types as well. We tend to recommend that anyone above the 200 to 250 pound range should look into a bed with pocketed coils, just because they provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger people. So while this bed is pretty soft, it's not going to be overwhelming, and you're not going to sink to the bottom of this bed at all because of those nice coils. And in terms of our team, Theron on our team sleeps on this bed, and he has for many years now. It's basically his ride or die mattress, and he really loves it. Now, in terms of price, for a queen size, this bed retails for around the $1,840 mark, so under $2,000, but this is a really luxurious mattress, so you will be paying that price. And if they do happen to offer a discount for that queen size, we'll link it down below in that description box. But let's just move on to the next bed on this Brentwood Home mega comparison. And the next bed we're going to talk about is the Cypress mattress, and this one is cool because it has a lot of different choices you can make between getting an all foam bed or a hybrid option. But whether you go the route of the all foam or the hybrid, it's pretty much going to have a memory foam feel. We would pretty much just say it's a normal memory foam. It's not really dense and viscous, but it's not overly responsive. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. And this will also kind of slightly differ depending on whether you go the all foam route or the hybrid route. If you have those pocketed coils below, you might find a little bit more bounce in the bed. But again, if you have just a solid support layer, it might seem a little bit slower to sink in and stuff. So keep that in mind because you do have choices with this mattress. Now, in terms of its firmness, it's pretty much just going to be a medium across the board no matter which model you go with. So it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. And in terms of price, this is one area where this really changes a lot. So if you go for the all foam model that is 11 inches thick, it'll be around the $800 for the queen size MSRP. But if you want to get, the top tier 13 inch with pocketed coils, that'll be closer to the $11.50 mark. So definitely check out the Cypress if you want an affordable memory foam option that is still really quality from this brand. But now let's move on to the next bed, which is the Crystal Cove. And what makes this bed so unique is that it has pocketed coils and it is flippable with two different feels on each side. So one side has more of a latex foam feel, while the other one has more of a light, airy memory foam one. So the Luxury Plus side is going to have that more light, airy memory foam feel, and it'll probably be even a little bit more light, airy, and fluffy than that last bed I just talked about. So when you do go to lay down on it, it will kind of, slowly conform to your body, but it will respond rather quickly when you do leave the bed. There's a good amount of new age responsiveness, and that combined with those coils beneath and that latex foam below that will provide a good amount of bounce. In terms of what I think, I pretty much just think that this Luxury Plush side feels like a really nice cloud or like a really fluffy, marshmallow, something like that, which is gonna be fun to sleep on. Now this side's firmness will be a little bit softer, around a medium soft to a medium on our firmness scale. So again, another great option for any side and combination sleepers or anyone who just wants a little bit of a softer, memory foam feel. Now when you flip this bed over to its gentle firm side, then you have more of a latex foam feel. And if you didn't know, a latex foam feel is almost the opposite of a memory foam. So instead of sinking into that, you'll pretty much sleep on the surface of the bed, and it will be really responsive. Latex foam pretty much pops right back into its shape almost instantly. We would say that this side of the bed is around a medium firm on our firmness scale, so a great option for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. And since it is slightly on that firmer end of the spectrum, maybe a better option for any strict back or stomach sleepers that prefer firmer mattresses. Now some cool things about the Crystal Cove, besides the fact that it is flippable and has two different feels, is that it has a lot of certifications and is 100% vegan as well. So if you're a vegan person or you like to buy vegan products, that might move the needle for you as well. And in terms of its price, it's pretty reasonable for a queen size. You're looking at around the $1,600 mark before any discounts. And again, if we have any for this bed, we'll link them down below in that description box. Now this Crystal Cove is a really nice bed. It's basically one that we should, talk about a little bit more over here at the Slumber Yard just because how nice it is. And if you need any more information on it, I recently did a full in-depth review about it, so check that out down below in that description box. Now we move on to the last bed in this comparison, which is named the Hybrid Latex. And so like the name implies, it's gonna have pocketed coils in combination with latex foam. And it's got some other stuff in there as well, but in general, its feel is pretty much gonna be a latex foam feel, but it is gonna be slightly softer than, what we usually see, because most latex foam beds are on the firmer end of the spectrum, but this one does have a little bit of a plush pillow top on top, bringing it closer to that medium to a medium firm range. So again, it should work for all sleeper types, but being so close to that medium, it should be a great option for any side or combo sleepers that do want a latex foam feel in their mattress. Now in terms of this bed's construction, it uses a ton of recycled and natural materials. It has a denim base layer that's all recycled. Then it has pocketed coils made of recycled steel, renewable hemp, and then above that, organic latex, and then on top, even some plush wool, which is, of course, organic. Now, if you want to read up on some certifications about this bed or any in the whole Brentwood Home lineup, we'll link some down below in that description box for you. But Brentwood Home in general as a company is pretty much trying to use natural and recycled materials. They even use some recycled plastics from the ocean, and their whole goal is to be, an upstanding company that is carbon neutral. Now, in terms of price for the Hybrid Latex, a queen size goes for around the $1,600 mark. And again, check down below in that description box, because if we can save you any money, we would definitely love to. And if you do use any coupon codes, it helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. Basically, that's the short story when comparing all these beds in this mega comparison. So what do you guys think? Is there anyone on this list that you would really love to try? Write us down below in those comments. We want to hear from you. And if you happen to enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button. That always means a lot to us. And you can always check out our website for so much more about these beds and many others. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.